I appreciate it. Let's go to Georgia now, where we have Nikole Killion, who is joining us from Powder Springs, Georgia. Nikole, you've been all over this state, and I'm always in awe of how you are able to give us the latest reporting from your travels. And I know you've been going on very little sleep, so thanks for being here. I want to ask about Obama, because he was in the state this weekend campaigning for Raphael Warnock and Stacey Abrams. I'm curious if you have been seeing what kind of impact someone like Obama coming to the state can have on voters.
Well, I think we'll have to see. I mean, keep in mind, early voting here has been underway for the past 2 weeks, and a lot of voters we've been talking to say that they have already cast their ballots. But, at that event on Friday night, some voters did tell me that they hope that it does energize the base a little bit more, especially given the narrative that is out there that perhaps, Democrats need to do more in terms of momentum and galvanizing support, given issues like the economy and inflation, and also given even support among African-American voters. I had a chance over the weekend to sit down with Democratic Senator Raphael Warnock, where I did ask him a little bit more about the African-American electorate here, which makes up about a third of the electorate overall. So it is a critical voting bloc. Here's what he had to say. Win without them.
We need black voters. We need white voters in poor rural parts of Georgia. And in our cities, and it's really the coalition that elected me. It's a multiracial coalition, and I'm proud that we were able to create that and to inspire people.
And so I would note that at that Obama rally in support of the senator and Stacey Abrams, the crowd was predominantly African-American. So certainly there was an effort to try to target black voters with that visit. I will say, just talking to other African-American voters throughout the region, for instance, we went to a Souls to the Polls event over the weekend. We also were at a black church and have visited an HBCU down here, Georgia State, and consistently, the message that we hear from people is they really do want to get people out. They really want to encourage people to turn out. And there is concern, particularly among young voters, that they may not come out this time around. So that is why they are being very aggressive, at least here in Georgia and other parts of the country, to try to galvanize support.
Yeah, and Nikole, they're going to need those voters not only for the election day, but even if Georgia goes into a runoff, because Georgia has that rule where if no candidate gets 50% of the vote, they have to go to a December runoff. I know you talked to Warnock about this. What did he have to say? Is he anticipating going that distance?
Well, he's hoping, in his words, to win outright. And he has put out some ads even suggesting that he doesn't want to interrupt people's Thanksgiving with a runoff race. But we did talk about the prospects. So here's what he had to say on that front. Are you prepared for this race to go to a runoff?
Oh, I think the people of Georgia are showing up. And the most powerful words in a democracy are the people have spoken. We'll see what they say come November 8th, but I'm in it. I'm as committed as ever. I'm as hopeful as ever. And I believe that the people of Georgia are going to give me an opportunity to continue to serve and work for them for the next 6 years. It certainly would be the honor of my life.
And it's not just the senator, even Herschel Walker as well, in terms of his campaign. He's really been trying to push people to get out there and vote early. And he is also, too, hoping that there won't necessarily be a runoff. Both candidates obviously would like to win this contest, November 8th if they can. But the reality is, in terms of the polling, neither one of them has really been able to sustain a level above 50%. Now, obviously, everybody says the real poll is election day, but that is notable because it does give the indication that potentially this could go to a runoff next month or in December.
Yeah, smart politicians not to want to ruin voters' holiday plans, but we may be in that position. Nikole Killion, thank you so much, and I know we'll be talking to you a lot down in Georgia.